Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So I found online a website that gives you a wheel that you can spin for any meal of the day, and it has lots of different varieties and options on the wheel, and it'll just randomly spin and stop. I am allowing those wheels to determine what I eat today. Starting out in recovery, it's really helpful for, I would say, most people to have a very, I hate to use the word strict, but have a very strict schedule. Not strict in the sense of what they're eating, but when they're eating. They know a meal is coming, they can mentally prepare for it, and then eat it, and then move on. There comes a point in recovery where that kind of regimented scheduling around eating no longer is practical. You get to a point where it's time to branch out, learn a little bit more spontaneity, maybe start to implement more snacking. Your body's gonna start sending hunger cues at random times, and it's important to honor those hunger cues when they happen, because you don't want to ignore your body's natural abilities, because you ignore them, you lose them. Another thing that is very helpful initially in recovery, but gradually over time, there needs to be changes made to it, is sticking to foods that do make you comfortable while simultaneously incorporating fear foods. But it's those comfort foods that really help you build that confidence in eating that propels you through recovery. But eventually you'll get to a point where you really do need to step outside of your comfort zone and eat things that either A, you've never tried before, B, there are a lot of fear foods, or C, giving up the control of what you're going to eat. And that is where today's What I Eat in a Day video comes into play. So I am basically leaving it up to fate to decide what I am going to eat today. So I'm just going to jump right into finding out what my breakfast is going to be. Cold pizza. Coincidentally, I had pizza 2 nights ago and I didn't eat all of it. I do have a couple of slices left in the fridge. I spun this a few days ago, so breakfast was pre-planned. I love cold pizza, but I tend to eat all of my pizza when I have it. I'm gonna go grab my cold pizza, but first, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you do not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too, I don't mind. If you are not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and my stomach has just started rumbling. So I'm gonna go eat because gotta honor those hunger cues. All right, so I've got my Tupperware of pizza, got 2 slices there, and it is very cold and I'm very excited to eat it. This is the Mediterranean pizza from NEDA. I love pizza, by the way. All right, so instead of making sushi, because that would just have taken way too much time, and instead of ordering sushi, because that would have been way too expensive, I decided to make a sushi bowl with some of my favorite sushi fillings. So I've got some seaweed here, as well as some of the seaweed and sesame seed rice seasoning sprinkled over top. Cucumber, radish, asparagus, avocado, cauliflower rice, and then a big, big glob of wasabi, and then drizzled in coconut aminos. So that is dinner. So for dessert, I'm having some candy. So I have some of the fruit snacks from the brand Yum Earth, and then also from the same brand, I have some of the Giggles. They're basically like organic Skittles. That is going to conclude my full day of eating.